Hello, children. Old Cappy here. And it is muggy hot, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of a-hole consulting, but first a little cleanup, because remember, when companies get political, it costs the economy of labor, not necessarily what's transacted via money, but it costs the labor. It takes people 3 times the amount of work, because now you have to leave, you have to unsubscribe or get rid of that, and you have to find a new credit card supplier, widget supplier, whatever else. Then that takes, they're again happy to have you. Very happy to have you. When I left Betterment, the new financial management firm was very happy to have me, because they only care about the color green, which is, there you go. But all that time could have been spent somewhere. So, and this is just one of the problems, because nothing is ever easy on the internet world. We always have to make it very hard. We have to make your user interfaces impossible to find what you need, and sometimes just never leave. So I went to Patreon. I was a little bit late. It's the 18th. I'm like, oh, dang, I forgot I said on the 15th. I was going to close my Patreon account. And so I downloaded all the stuff and the podcast and Mary Jo's pinups and all that. So I'll upload that to Subscribestar later, because that's just what I wanted to do. I was making money with Patreon, and I just wanted to spend an hour doing that on my weekend, right, Patreon? So now I got to upload it. Now Patreon's going to lose you $150 or whatever it was per month. Over $1 million, a million people. That's a lot of money anyway. So I thought, stupid. Oh, Boomer Cappy. Boomer, how naive, how innocent. You thought there'd just be a delete account button or close account. You have to unpublish. And that doesn't even necessarily delete your account. I still have an account there. You could still go to the Patreon site. There won't be anything up there. And I'm like, why don't they make it very easy for me to just delete my account? Why do they say, well, you can reactivate your account? And I have an agent in the field who works in IT, and I can't say what, because this is speculation, but he suspects that there is a lot of financial troubles over at Patreon, and that among other things, they are, how could I say it, resorting to unethical tactics that would not meet FASB rules when it comes to accounting. Not what's it called? Not embezzlement or anything like that, but when Disney buys a bunch of tickets for Captain Permanent Resting Bitch Face, that it's kind of that kind of thing. Well, it's not illegal, I don't think, but if that's true, we don't know if it's true or not, but it's a speculation. These guys are pretty smart. I'm like, okay, that may or may not be true, but the idea that Patreon might be having financial troubles is a possibility. And this weird yellowish orangish, not a red flag yet, but this yellowish orangish flag, Trump orange flag that we got, not full bright orange, but Trump orange. It's not yellow, it's Trump orange. This flag is when I'm like, why can't I? And so I wanted to let all my Patreon people know to check your credit card statement and make sure you are not supporting me on Patreon anymore. When I logged in, I still had like $28 and $140 coming in a month, which I know for you guys it might be fun. But that's kind of like, hey, it's $140. That's some golf. That's my phone bill, my poke bowl, and maybe one round of golf per month. It's not bad. Let's go into Subscribestar now. But there's still some of you that are there, and I want to make sure that they are not billing you anymore when I end. Now, I looked on my account and it said that it may be billed out till August, but that could just be they don't pay out, June's money for 2 months later. But you should not be being charged anymore. Not anymore. Cancel your credit card. Make sure. And if you are charged after the 18th, I'd be kind of curious. Email me and let me. I won't be able to do anything about it. But yeah, guys, go in there. Make sure you're not supporting me on Patreon anymore. And then go on over to Subscribestar. And I will be having a new podcast coming up that I did when I drove out to Wisconsin for the Road Trip Podcast. And for those of you like, what's the Road Trip Podcast? That's why I screw you out of even more money. For people who are kind enough to donate money on Patreon or Subscribestar now, I throw up the occasional podcast if I'm road tripping or hiking around. It's very low quality because it's on my phone. But if you guys wanted to help me, I'm like, I could give you a little bit. But let's be honest, none of you care about that. All you guys care about was Mary Jo's pinups and her boobs. So there you go. Just what I said, DJ Aftershock for $2. Keep being subscribed. Leftists need your money. Yeah, it's. I know how long did they think being an absolute political leftist firm would last? Like, well, we don't want half the people's money. No, by the way, since we're leftists, we're going to the philosophy goes against profit. What is wrong with you? Oh, all right, we'll see you guys later, Toodles.